in just one prompt, we are going to create an app that can scrape literally anything. And we are going to do this with Exa. And Exa's new websites are insane. Scraping LinkedIn profiles is actually one of the hardest things that we can do. So that is exactly what I will show you in this video. So make sure to stick around until the end so you will know everything you need to know about scraping anything online. Okay, so we are going to use Exa Fortis, and we have the agentic search, but now something new came out, and it is Websets. And as you can see, websets are high compute search, and this allows us to find LinkedIn profiles of people. So for example, someone developing AI solutions in the Netherlands, and it can then find the exact people that do this. So it is a really good system. It is one API for all web data, and we can try it out. So right now I can click right here and we have our dashboard. So we have search, we can do crawling of a website, we have research as well, and now we have websets. And websets is the interesting one. So you can get your API key right here, and the first thing that we now want to do is we need to go to the build loop prompt library, and right here we have our prompt, and this basically contains everything from styling to the actual functionality, and you can copy paste this. The link is in the description, but as you can see right here, we specify everything from tables to styling to the actual functions that we need. So right here I have the copy button, and I can copy this, go back to Lovable, and I can paste it and I can run it. And in the meantime, now that Lovable is building our complete app, I need to show you what websets actually are. So websets are basically a result that we get from a query. So for example, we have websets for news monitoring, and it will basically find all these different news items online. And we have a lot of different examples as well, but it also works with LinkedIn profiles. So how it works is we do a search, so we create an item. So for example, I want to find a developer close to Amsterdam. We then have these items and everything will get enriched. So for example, with the LinkedIn profile information, and we will get a really clean data set of items. Okay, so back to our Lovable app. This is our prompt, and we only needed to get our API key. How you get that is right here. You can copy it, you can paste it in, and that's everything that we needed to do. So right here we allowed it, we gave it the API key, it enabled AI. Hey, so very quickly, if you're enjoying this video and learning anything from it, I would really appreciate a like and a subscribe. More videos like this are in the pipeline. So how this works is the following. We find prospects, and based on that, we can create messages that we can send them directly on LinkedIn. And all of this is already implemented right now. So right here we have our sign-in page, and right here we have everything. So we have our dashboard, we can create a campaign. We can obviously do a lot of improvements to this page, but right now I can click on create new campaign. So I can give it a name, for example, looking for beta testers. And right now I can click on continue. I can give my goal. So I created an app that helps hackers ship their app and help them find their first users. Then I can give some information about me. My name is Luc Allemand. I can click on continue, and right now I can choose my tone, so professional, casual, or friendly. So let's go for casual. We can create a campaign, and right now I have this new search section. So I can just with a very simple query explain who I'm looking for. So for example, founders of SaaS businesses. I can then have a number of prospects. So for example, let's go for 5. We can now click on search prospects, and the search started. So right now what we can do is we can just wait for this, but we can also go to Exa and see what is happening under the hood. So we can go here, we can click on websets, and right now we have our last request right here, and it is currently running, and we can now click on our website and we can see everything that is happening. So right here we have the names, we have the companies, and we have the job titles, and we see that it gets matched. So really based on who they are, what they are doing, they get classified or they get this unclear label. Right now we have all these results, and we can click on it, click on generate outreach, and for example we want to go for a LinkedIn message, and we already have our message right here. So it is really personalized on what they do. So we can now for example also make a new search, and that will be SaaS owners in the Netherlands. And let's go for 10 prospects and run it again. Okay, perfect. So right here we have our results, and as you can see, this is looking really great. All the locations are correct. We have 10 results, and right now, for example, this person. So we can click on open profile and we go to their LinkedIn profile, and as you can see, this is a solid lead. So what we can then do is we can generate outreach. We do this and we have our actual result. And it is super personalized, and we can now copy to clipboard, go to their profile and basically send them a message. As you can see, it is only in one prompt, which is really insane. We can go to cloud, we can go to our edge functions. Everything is working very seamless. We can fine tune this further. So I would really suggest checking this out. As you can see here, it also misses sometimes. So check out the build loop prompt library in the description so you can try this out for yourself. Thanks for sticking around until the end of this video. I really appreciate it. Make sure to like and subscribe, and then we'll see each other in my next video.